Rich, can you talk about the franchise belt?
What is that? I don't even know what the franchise belt is. No, really, this franchise title. I don't even know what the franchise belt is. I never even seen the franchise belt.
One thing that's really important about franchise, and Maurizio Sulaiman doesn't like me, and I respect Maurizio Sulaiman, I love Maurizio Sulaiman, but the situation is very, very clear. You cannot unify with a franchise belt. Therefore, it is absolutely impossible to be undisputed with a belt that you cannot unify with. And you guys have got to understand that. You understand that one? It doesn't matter about the sanction fees. I forget the sanction fees. I'm just saying that Maurizio will say George Kambosos is undisputed. The other governing bodies you cannot unify with a franchise belt. Therefore, you cannot. And I'm not saying he shouldn't be undisputed. We should have fought Lomachenko a year ago. And Devin, when we looked at a route for the championships, and this was another reason that actually it sidelined us. Because I said to Devin Haney, who do you want to fight? And he said, Vasily Lomachenko. We carved out a route to go after Vasily Lomachenko for the WBC title. It became his mandatory. Top Rank wanted to avoid Devin Haney, and they requested he be made franchise champion. Lomachenko didn't.
And with all due respect, when I do fight for the Undisputed, I don't want the franchise title. I don't want anything franchise attached to me. At the end of the day, I will be fighting for the WBC belt, and they can keep the franchise. If Kambosos wants to keep the franchise, go ahead.
Well, originally you couldn't win the franchise. Now it's changed plays hands free. Maurizio Sulaiman does a huge amount for boxing. We won't always agree with him, and I'll always argue with him, but he does do a lot of good things for boxing. On this situation, it's just that George Kambosos is not undisputed. Maybe he deserves to be. Maybe TFE won't do, but he's not. And it's the only way we can settle it is to make this fight.
Eddie and Devin, if you could both chime in on this. You, Devin, do you get the sense that you feel that you are going to get that fight with George? I know that he mentioned, hey, open the checkbook, I have a lot of options, but do you actually feel that like he wants that fight? Of
course, I'm definitely thinking positive. I do think that George wants to fight. I think that he wants to test himself. But at the end of the day, talk is cheap. We can say what you want to do and what you want to do. But at the end of the day, if we don't make the fight happen, then what? We have to make the fight happen, and then it won't be no more talk. And the fight is easy to be made. He says he wants it. I say I want it. I just fought. He just fought. So we're both open. Our schedule is both clear to fight each other. So I think we're on a collision course.
The one thing I'll say as well, come back to your question, is we also have options. And that's what's changed over the last year particularly. A fight with Ryan Garcia is a massive fight if he gets himself back together. Tank Davis is a fight he will take. In time, who knows? Lomachenko's fighting in a couple of weeks. We just want to be undisputed. And for a long time it looked like we were frozen out of everywhere. Now he's one fight away from being undisputed. But he has plenty of options as well.